And it's been a tight game as the second quarter gets going. Here's Fisher. Grizzlies made a nice little improvement last season, playing close to 500, just 2 games below 500.
And Kevin, their road record at 17-24 wasn't great, but it was about what you'd expect from a team of their caliber. Not kind of in the middle of the pack, and for a young team, not too bad.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. Randolph and Gasol together inside. Then it's Sam Young. Then there's Rudy Gay and Long. No good from Gasol. Clark, how do you think the Grizzlies can get into the playoffs this season?
Well, we've talked about the youth of that team, so obviously the young players have to continue to get better. I think Lionel Hollins has done a nice job in bringing that team along. So it's a matter of getting better defensively and being a little more consistent in how they play the game.
Let's swing it over to Doris Burke.
Kevin, who could have guessed the Grizzlies would play as well as they did last season? Zach Randolph was an all-star. The team was loaded with weapons. Coach Hollins said to finally turn it around, make some noise, get the fans excited again, and have the media talking about us was important. That's what you want as an organization. Guys, we'll see if this season they can take that next step.
Let's hope so. Thanks, Doris. The Grizzlies trail by 8. You know, Clark, they say that Kobe observed a lot when he was in the Olympic Village when he played with Team USA.
Well, you can only imagine, Kevin. I mean, a guy like him looking at all of those other Olympic athletes, he saw the same level of dedication to their craft that he's always had. So I think that had to be affirming and inspiring for him.
The attention to detail.
Yeah.
Here's Kobe after the made shot from Zach Randolph. Down low. Here's our test. And, yep, that falls, and the foul is called. We'll see him shoot one from the free throw line. Pau Gasol is checked in for Andrew Bynum. No good, and they don't get the three-point play. A lot of questions on Ron Artest and how he was going to fit in with the Lakers. I think their deep playoff run answered those questions.
I echo those sentiments, Parker. I mean, he came in and immediately found his role of being a defensive stopper. Took him a little longer to find the comfort level offensively.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he makes both from the line. And with Artest, you ask around the Lakers locker room, they love having him there.
Why wouldn't they? He's a physical presence. All he wants to do is win, and he competes and plays hard every time he steps between the lines. That's the kind of teammate you want.
Now here, the 2K leaderboard with last season's top rebounding teams. Look at the Lakers, a team with outstanding rebounders, number 2 in the league.
You know, these two teams each had a great awareness of anticipating where missed shots were going to come down. That's part of why they were outstanding rebounding teams. They each had a couple of key players, but both had some unexpected help from guys you don't normally think of as rebounders.
And, of course, the Memphis Grizzlies. They're also rebounding it well, one of the top teams. First one falls for him. Rudy Gay, a coveted free agent this offseason, Clark, but there was also a sense that he has yet to reach his potential.
I would certainly agree with you there. I mean, he's still a bit one-dimensional right now. An athletic finisher, a good rebounder, and a decent jump shooter. But is that enough to command an elite player-type salary?
Yeah, good question. Now here's Kobe. He's got 10. Kobe Bryant, one of the great players and one of the great winners in NBA history.
Without question, individually a 12-time All-Star, 10-time All-Defensive Player, the league MVP in 08, and winning, well, how about 3 straight championships alongside Shaquille O'Neal, 2000 to 2002, and then another in 2009 and 2010 as well.
What a resume. Kobe has certainly etched his name, Clark, in the pantheon of great Lakers.
Yeah, he's the all-time leading scorer in Laker history, and I think before it's all said and done, will be considered the greatest Laker ever.
Wow, that's a big statement. Lakers are a good defensive team last year, Clark, holding their opponents to just 33% shooting from beyond the arc. We know the three-point shot is the great equalizer, but to have that kind of three-point defense speaks volumes.
It really does, and that led the league in that particular category, Kevin. Teams that rely heavily on the three ball really struggled against the Lakers, and I think part of that was the length. The Lakers able to get out and challenge that three-point line, and everybody is conscious of making that a key part of what they do defensively.
That's a good point. And the Lakers defense, Clark, with their personnel, it isn't hard to see why they were so successful at that. You talked about length a little bit earlier. It's length, it's knowing the defensive rotations and filling in when you need to fill in.
Exactly. Everybody helping one another, recognizing what you're trying to do in your game plan. We're going to make it tough for other teams to beat us from the three-point line. That means everybody's got to rotate. Everybody has to challenge shots. So it's a recognition, and then it's putting forth the effort to get those hands up on three-point shooters.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Bynum comes in for Lamar Odom. And Matt Barnes is subbed in for Ron Artest. And the Grizzlies making a change here.
Just put the ball in his hands, Kevin, and watch him go to work. He's going to make something good happen.
Here's Mayo. 1:54 left in the second. To the wing. Young. Unloads from 9. And again, Memphis no good.
You know, Kevin, all these rebounds allow them to attack the defense before they have a chance to get back and set up on D.
Here's Mayo. He's covered by Fisher. The three. Again, Mayo missing. Here are the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Mayo against Kobe. Fires the three. Barnes can't get it to go. Now the Grizzlies with it. They trail by 14. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Now just look at what they did on defense. I mean, they forced turnovers. They got all the 50-50 balls. And keeping that coverage up, they made sure that they didn't get outscored. I mean, that's about as good as you can do it at the defensive end. Effort, intensity, focus, well done.
Here's Mayo. Latrey. Allen is called for a loose ball foul. That's his third foul of the game. And some changes here for the Lakers. Ratliff is checked in, and it's Odom in for Pau Gasol. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Here's Fisher. It's a 14-point game. Picked off. It's one-on-one. Looking to end his cold spell. Misses the dunk.
This quarter's been a disaster for him, Kevin. He just can't buy a bucket.
Here's Kobe, and he jams it in beautifully. He's got 20, 14 in this quarter alone.
Right now, he's just too good, Kevin. Way too good. They need to bring a second defender and try to make him give up the ball. Well, the defense has been causing a lot of rush shots here. They're really doing an outstanding job. Everybody's on the same page. It's 5 guys out there working together.
And the first half wraps up with a dominating performance underway.
Kobe having just a fantastic game. He has 20 points, and his free throw numbers are good. 4 of his points have come from there. He's carrying them right now. He's scored over half of their points.
Lakers lead by 16.
Welcome to HP at the half. We got a blowout underway in Los Angeles. The Lakers came out with a full head of steam. They've played gritty D and have been hauling in the defensive rebounds. A superstar display by Kobe Bryant. After 2, he's got 20 points. He's shooting efficiently from both the floor and the free throw line. For the Grizzlies, though, not the same story. Going up against a superior team, they haven't been up to the task. OJ holding the Mayo with a disappointing first half. It hasn't been pretty. He's only got 1 make from the field. And now that's it for us here in the studios. Let's send you back to your arena. Kevin Harlan, Clark Kellogg, Doris Burke, waiting to call the second half for you.